What's going on, peeps? So today we're gonna talk about when I got removed in Bakersfield. How it was for me when I was kicking the opiates, what I went through, and fast forwarding to a year later, how I got removed by the homies. So we're gonna get into it real fast, right? So when I first got arrested in 2018 in Modesto, I was heavily on opiates. I was taking Norcos. I was sipping lean a lot, and I was just on a sick one, right? Doing coke. I didn't give a fuck about nothing, bro. Keep it 100 with you guys. I didn't care about anything. All I care about is getting money, getting drugged up, and being with the hediondas. Now we try to commit this crime. We got arrested. Shit goes bad, and I already spoke about that, but when I first got arrested, like I mentioned, I was in the holding cell, right? And I didn't even give a fuck about the crime. I was more worried about kicking, because kicking, it's vicious, bro. Like, when it's like Chiva, right? It's like heroin, but it's a synthetic. It's synthetic because it's pills. And so I already knew I was heavily on those pills for a year straight, right? And I knew. I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm gonna be going through it vicious, right? So we get arrested, and one of my co-defendants, we get sent to the hole. I get sent to the hole due to the fact that classification in the county jail, they classified me as high risk, and they wanted me off the main line for a few days. Now, I went to the hole for about 3 to 4 days. One of my co-defendants, they put us as cellmates. And so those were like the horrible days, bro, because I went up in there, right? And I get booked, I get processed, I go to the back, which is the hole in Modesto, and I can't even sleep. I couldn't even sleep for like 2 weeks straight. I had diarrhea, I was throwing up, I was going man down. Try to get like medication, any type of help that would help me kick off this substance. Now, when I was in the hole, bro, like I would go man down, the nurse will come, and then they will be like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'll be like, I can't eat, I feel dizzy. Like I have diarrhea, I'm throwing up, like I'm kicking, I need help. And the nurses will just be like, "Oh, you're good, just drink water, you'll be fine." And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then there'll be a few times, right, where I go up to the door when they come, because I'm in the hole. I go up to the door and be like, "Oh, please, nurse, please help me, I'm gonna die, please help me." Like down there begging and crying, bro, because it was so horrible. My bones were aching. I was throwing up, like I mentioned. I had the chills. I couldn't sleep. My bones, like I'll be laying and just like, oh, it's just a horrible experience, bro. And it was just so sad. And then like the people in jail, like they don't even help you, bro. Like the nurses and stuff like that. And like there's been a lot of cases where like people go cold turkey and some of them don't make it, But I was fortunate enough to make it. But during that time, like it was just horrible for me. I was just like, oh my God. Like I was praying to God, I don't know who I was praying to, right? But I'm over here praying like, please, God, help me. And like the only thing that will help me at times, like I'll fucking hear my fucking cellmate asleep snoring, and I'll start jacking off, bro. And then, and that would trick my brain, and it'll get distracted. And it's sad, right? Like certain things that people got to do, bro. Like, so I couldn't eat. I didn't have no appetite. Like, I was just like so bummed out. I was so out of it, bro. And it's just like, I didn't really care about the case, right? I didn't really know how serious it was. And I was just like, oh, fuck, I'm kicking. And for those of you that kicked before, doing drugs, it's no joke, bro. Being on opiates, any type of drug, any type of substance, bro, it's no joke, man. So you guys got to stay away from that, bro, because it's shady, it sucks, bro. Like, and it takes your sense of humor, right? Like it took my sense of humor, as far as like I used to have problems at home, and then I would just really didn't care. I was just like, whatever, like I don't care. It takes you away from your family, from your loved ones, or whatever the case might be, right? Like financially, I spent so much money on these drugs that if I didn't spend that much money on drugs, I probably could have had a lot of money still, right? And so that happened. I'm in the hole, like, oh God, please, telling the nurses. I'm over here, damn near fucking falling, crawling. Please help me, I'm dying. And they'll come, be like, man, you're good, man, you'll be good. Like, you'll survive. Just drink some water. And I'll be like, well, what the fuck is water gonna do? It doesn't do anything, But I guess now that I know better, it says that while you kicking, if you stay hydrated, it'll help you, right? So man, but at the time I was just trying to get a fix, bro. I'm trying to get anything, you know what I'm saying? Like I know they got these programs in jail, you know, like Suboxone or methadone or whatever the case might be that they provide to certain individuals while they're kicking, but these people weren't trying to help me. They weren't trying to hear it. They were just like, man, fuck all that. You ain't getting nothing, right? And due to the fact that one of my co-defendants, when we got into the booking cell, one of my co-defendants acted up, and then the sergeants beat them up, and then fucking they're tussling with them, and so they have it out for us, right? And now they're over here thinking like we're these hardcore gangbangers, killers, robbers, and pillaging type thing, right? But we're not. And so that happens, and I'm kicking, bro. Like I go through this for like about 2 weeks, yo. It's the worst experience that I had. I'm going through it. You know, after a few days, I start eating a little bit, you know, my little sandwich or whatnot, and they finally take me to the main line with the homies. And while I'm with the homies, I remember there was a carnal there that he said he was a carnal, right? So I get in there and they have some weed, right? So instantly, as soon as I land to the main line, I start hitting up everybody after I get clear, right? I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, does anybody have anything, bro? As far as like weed or like pruno, you know, because other hard drugs we can't do. So luckily the homie had weed instantly, bro. I cashed out like $400-500, bro. Boom. So I get hella weed, right? And that's what helped me through the kicking process, bro. So like I'll smoke, right? And then I'll get hungry and then I'll fall asleep, little nap here and there. I'll wake up and I'll smoke again, even though I wasn't supposed to be smoking. But shit, I will look out for the homies that were there too, right? So I'll send them some weed sticks. Be like, here you go, bro, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring me a flame, bring me a flame, like, you know, like a wick. And the wick will be toilet paper rolled up, and then the tip of it will be burning, right? And then I'll light up the little cigarette that I'll have with my co-defendant, because me and my co-defendant were cellies. And so we'll be hella high and shit, doing education, you know. And then I started working out. You get locked up, you get 3 days, right? And after the 3rd day, you have to start working out. So you start doing your education, your klecha, you know, and so on and so forth. So on the 3rd day, you know, I start trying doing push-ups. I can't even do push-ups. That's how weak I am, right? And like I could probably barely do a push-up, and then after a few days start doing a little bit more, then I get really sore, and then I can't even walk right, because my hands are all sore. I can't even bend them or nothing. And the homies over there pushing a hard line, right? Like, oh, you gotta work out, G. And mind you, in Modesto, you have to wake up like around 2-3 in the morning to go get breakfast, bro. Like, what the fuck, right? So that was like the worst county. So I go have breakfast because it's a mandatory movement. So every movement that we have to wake up and go, right? So we'll wake up at 3 in the morning, go get breakfast, sit down for 15 minutes in the day room, not even eating because I don't even want to eat, right? And I always fucking hated that, bro, but we had to come out. So we go out, you know, and like throw our food away, go back to our cells and, you know, go to sleep till 5 in the morning. So at 5 in the morning, it's wake up call. And when we wake up, you know, like we have to roll up our mattress. We have to be fully awake, you know, do your hygiene, and then either start reading, you know, do whatever you're going to do. For instance, myself, I was lighting up a flame, right? And I'll start smoking with the homie. We'll start smoking, sharing war stories, and, you know, getting to know one another, making ourselves comfortable. And then, like, I will educate him, you know, to a certain extent, to a certain level on me, on all aspects of the cause, and so on and so forth. That happened for a few weeks. And we're going to court back and forth. They're putting all these charges on us. We're doing our program. We're programming with the homies as a carnal. You know, there was a homie there. He started set tripping on me, bro. Like power tripping. I don't even know why he started power tripping on me. Monday through Friday, it's a routine, right? So Monday through Friday, for example, will be house workout. Will be like, for example, 500 push-ups. And on Tuesday, it'll be 122. So 122 is burpees, right? So it's 5 count push-up, 5 count burpee. That's 100 times, and those motherfuckers are hard to do, right? On Wednesday we do 3 5-7s, which will be like 50 3 5-7s, right? So a 357 is 3 push-ups, kick, 5 push-ups, kick, 7 push-ups, come up. That's 50 times, which all equal to 500 push-ups. And so on Thursdays it'll be to your own discretion, but it has to be 500 or more push-ups. And then on Friday, another 122s, because those 22s burpees will help you build up your wind and stamina. The reason why the homies do those workouts is because we got to be ready at all times, right? Just in case it pops off. We're up to par. We have wind, we have stamina, and we could last at a war. You know, we want to be victorious. So this is the reason as to why It's strictly, and the homies push a hard line on your workouts and to be awake and be well aware of your surroundings at all times. That will be, right, a daily routine. And then on Saturday and Sunday, it's you have your day off, but it's on your own discretion whether you want to work out or you don't, right? For example, I used to work out 6 days out the week, and I used to take my workout serious, right? So I'll come out of the pen, I'll swole in county jail, you know, because I want to stay fit, and in case it pops off or something, I want to, you know, I want to be up to par. I don't want to get caught slacking, you know, because I already know how it is if you get caught slacking, bro. So, you know, I was just on a high power trip too, and this is a perspective of when I'm active, right? Twice out of the week, we'll do our education, like essays. For example, like, what is a norteño? Why are you in a gang? You know, like education, bonds, the 7 phases of a norteño, the code of conduct, like so on and so forth. There's so many, right, that I'll make another video and go fully in depth about the full politics and the full program. And right now, I'm just giving you guys a little briefing, right, of what it was for me. So that will be it, right? And we'll go to court and whatnot, you know. And so program, like I mentioned, program will be at 5 in the morning. You'll get a cat nap from 12 to 1. You could go to sleep from those hours, and then after you wake up, your cellmate could go to sleep, but we have to be on point at all times. We have to keep movements of the canines. We have to keep movement of new arrivals, who goes home, who goes to court. We have to have track of all these movements. That will play out, right? And during this time, like I said, I'm finally starting, you know, to get myself back on, right? And I started finally realizing, and it hit me, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro, I'm looking at a long ass time, because like I was a 2-striker already. I'm the only one that they're trying to fuck over, bro. Like the cops try to fuck me over from the start, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys, bro. From the fucking start, they fucked me over, right? And so we go to court, and then there's talks about being indicted, right? And they're like, oh, you guys are gonna get indicted. You guys are gonna get a federal case. And so I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, and in my head, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want to get indicted, bro, you know, because it's going to be a wrap, bro. You get indicted, you know, you go to the feds, you're going to get a long ass time. So in back of my head, right, that was in back of my head. Went from having it all to losing everything, bro. You know, it's like, it's a hard feeling, right? So I was just like, fuck, all stressed out, right? And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, keep fast forward, right? We get indicted. When we get indicted, they dismiss all state charges, and the feds pick us up. So we get transferred to Fresno. When we get transferred to Fresno, all our court defendants is like 6 of us. And then while I get there, there's already a few homies that I know, right? And we come in contact, we talk to each other or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So, but before we get indicted, we get our discovery package, bro, right? So when we get our discovery pack, bro, all the statements and everything that transpired from that day when they found the vehicle to when we got arrested, they put everything in every single police report, right? And then when you get arrested, either you talk to the cops or you plead the 5th and you ask for a lawyer. At this time, everybody plead the 5th, right, bro? And I plead the 5th. So when they gave us our discovery pack, this is how messed up sometimes the cops could be to try to get in the head and try to use the dirty mind tricks, right? So we get our discovery package. I'm going through everything, reading everything, and sure enough, my statement doesn't come out in the discovery, bro. So instantly, bro, you know, that's a red flag, bro. It's like the homies are like, what the fuck? Why isn't your statement on there, bro? So I see the homies, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? You know, but I understand their point of view, bro, right? And the homies are like, hey, what the fuck isn't your statement on there, bro? And I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro, but I didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't talk to nobody, bro. Like, I asked for a lawyer, bro. Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro, right? So we get picked up by Fresno. We go to Fresno. And while we're in Fresno, everything goes smooth, right? We do our NAQs, everything, and I had status. So instantly, you know, once I get clear, I start running the whole building for Fresno, right? And I'm calling the shots. It's a 3-man panel, right? But I'm on the top. It was me and 2 other individuals. And so I'm just running the program, and we're going to court, and we're smoking, we're doing our program, and I'm running it to the T, right, how it's supposed to be ran. And all these cops, they're complaining that we're smoking or that we're posting up, and, you know, like, we're doing all this program different than how it used to be. Because when I went there, I started running the program how we run it in Monterey County. Strictly program, bro. You know what I'm saying? No communication with canines. We don't care about them. We're doing our program, and we're doing our thing, right? And so they start complaining, and after a few weeks, bro, we get our other discovery pack, and finally my statement shows up. You know, obviously, you know, it says that I refused to talk to the cop and I asked for a lawyer. So the homies are like, oh, all right, you know, like, That's good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that takes the edge off, right? All along, from the first day that I got arrested, there was a lot of individuals hating on me, bro. And everybody in my town, they would always hate on me. Even the homies from my hood, the homies that I'll kick it with, bro. Ungrateful motherfuckers. They will hate on me, and they will go around town talking about, oh, that fool's a snitch, he's snitch, or he's telling, he got caught, he's a snitch, this or that, right? They're spreading negative gossip and false lies about me, bro. Like saying, oh, he's a snitch, he's this, or he's that, or he's this or that, right? Without even me snitching, bro. Like, this is how dirty homies could be, bro. Your own homies will bring you down. Your own homies will want to see your downfall, bro. And a lot of individuals will hate on me because I had money, bro, because I didn't give a fuck. I was a stand-up guy, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't care about anybody, bro. Like, I'm not to toot my own flu like I mentioned before, bro, but motherfuckers know, bro, that I was with it, bro, you know? But that's the past. I'm leaving all that behind, but I'm just telling you guys my story and so you guys could comprehend, you know, what it was, bro. So all these homies out in town saying that I'm a snitch. Even to this point, they're saying that I'm a snitch, right? And which I don't care, bro. Everybody could say what they say. I don't care. I dropped out for my own reasons. I got done dirty, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. And all power to those individuals. May God bless them, forgive them, you know, and it is what it is. Here I am, right? And so that happens, bro. We get our statement. My shit says that I refuse to talk to the cops. Fresno, their district, they have 2 county jails in Bakersfield and Fresno, right? So the cops from there and IGI don't want me at Fresno County because I'm running this smooth program and they're getting spooked, right? So they snatch me up and they send me to another county. Now, this is common, bro, because a few homies that I was over there in Bakersfield with, they did the same thing, right? They transferred them because they didn't want them there. So I get transferred. Now, it throws up another red flag as to why the homies thinking, hey, what's up with this homie? Why isn't it with us? But I'm still going to be showing up to court with them, right? And so I keep communication with some homies, some of my co-defendants. We kept communication while I was over there in the other county jail. And that happens while I'm in Bakersfield, bro, fighting the case. Now I got all these rumors. I got all these homies saying that I'm a snitch. I know deep inside of me that I didn't fucking tell, bro. And up to this day, bro, and there is nobody that got arrested. Nobody has paperwork on me. All my co-defendants got the same time that I did. The only difference is that I got 4 months less than all my co-defendants, bro. And why? Because I dropped out, because I wasn't in a gang, and because I changed my life around, bro. And all that takes common factors when you get sentenced in the federal guidelines, right? So all my co-defendants are out, and I know some of them are watching this, bro. And you guys know damn well, bro, that if I would have told, a lot of motherfuckers would have got arrested, and half of my co-defendants would have never made it home, bro. So think about that. I get there. Now, the homies from Bakersfield, they're running the show differently, right? So in Bakersfield, the homies got 2 pods, D1, D2, and D3, bro. And so I get to D1. There's a few homies fighting the Fed cases, right? I'm fighting a Fed case, and then there's the homie from the States. Now, this is during the time where the Fed and the state are kind of like in a turmoil, right? So I got to experience some of that, bro. And the homies from the state will look down upon the homies that had a federal case. They'll be like, oh, well, you know, kind of don't acknowledge the homie because he's going to the Fed. So, you know, this is state jurisdiction. Let the Feds deal with them, you know. And like the homies from the Fed started feeling some type of way too, and be like, hey, you know what? Like, these homies are putting us to the side, right? So it's like, fuck them, right? So all the homies that are fighting federal cases will stick to one another, and all the homies from the state fighting cases, they stick to themselves, right? But we will still coexist with one another, but not fuck with each other to a certain extent. Now, the homie that was running the county, he was from a state, so he was on this whole power trip, right? And not only that, I'm an outsider from Salinas, bro, and I come in, and I had status, right? So I go up in there, and I start changing shit up because they're running this program like straight dropouts, bro, you know, like straight SNY. They had no chain of command, you know, like they could sleep whenever they wanted, you know, all the money that they were making from drugs coming in, they'll keep it to themselves, especially the people that was running that county. You know, I had other homies complain to me, striking up IR, saying that, hey, you know, I bring in clavo, the homies don't give me shit, they keep it out to themselves, or they say that they lost it, right? And that's oppressing, bro. Like, that's stealing from your own people, right? And these individuals that were running the county, like, they weren't up to par. I went in there and I started running shit up, and I started switching things up, right? So they didn't like it. But it's like an outsider comes to your house and he tells you how to run your house and how to do certain things, right? And then starts investigating you. So you're gonna feel some type of way. So these individuals started doing a campaign against me and started trying to put all the homies, all the brothers that were there at the time against me. So I'm by myself, right? And it's about 4, 6 of them, bro. Like, and they're campaigning against me, right? And they try to test balls, bro. So they striking me up. They're saying that I'm doing this or I'm doing that. And I'm walking on eggshells, bro, because like any little thing that I do, instantly they'll start, writing it up. Like, oh, he was doing this or he was doing that, or he stayed on the phone for too long, or, like he does this or he feels like he's this. And so they felt threatened by me, bro. They felt inferior towards me, right? And so they do their little campaign, bro. They start striking me up, and I ask them, hey, what's up with the clavo? What's up with everything that's going on? You guys are supposed to log everything down. Like, where's the logs of everything that comes in? Who are you sending money to? Because this county has to produce some certain revenue. Are you in contact with the street regiment? They didn't have nothing whatsoever, bro. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm over here questioning myself. Am I in the right spot, bro? Or like, is this a fucking, or this is a SNY yard? And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I'm tripping out, and I start helping them out, trying to change things up, right? And all along, the homies have some animosity towards me, bro. They envy me, they're jealous of me, and they start hating on me, bro. So I lasted for like a month or two, bro. At the time, I didn't know how long I was gonna be there, so I told the homies, look, bro, like, I'm not gonna be here for that long. I think I'm just gonna be here for a few months, or I'm gonna push the line to go back with my co-defendant, because I don't want to be here, but I want to be without my co-defendant. So during this time, I'm calling up my lawyer and I'm telling them, hey, why the fuck did they move me, bro? Like, can they do that? Like, I want to stay with my co-defendants, or better yet, bring some of my co-defendants with me too, because all this shit is suspicious. And then I'm telling them, like, they're not giving out my fucking statement. Made it seem like if I'm cooperating, right, by not giving my statement. And not only that, it put a bad image into my co-defendants, point of view, bro. So that happens, bro. And I'm starting to funk with the state homies. And like I mentioned, they're campaigning against me. These dudes, bro, they sent clavo to me, right? And they're like, hey, hold this for the house. And it was crystal. I hold the crystal, and I tell the other homie, hey, bro, look, check it out, hold it. He's like, all right, bro. And these motherfuckers, bro, they falsified, bro, saying that I was using, bro, just to get me whacked, bro. This is how scandalous the homies could be. They start striking me up, right? And sure enough, the next day, bro, when we come out to, cause it's cell living, right? So the next day when we come out, homie comes up to me. He was a brother too, right? For fighting the Fed case, comes up to me. So like, hey, bro, like, like, you had to forward your banger, bro, because every time that I was in county jail, right, I'll instantly make me a banger, or I ask for one, right? Because like, I already knew how tough it could be, right? And I'm not trying to make myself sound like I'm this big old gangster or this or that, because I'm not, I have my flaws, and I'm a human being too. So I feel everything as any other normal human being, right? So the homie tells me, hey, look, bro, I just want you to forward the piece and forward every single material that you have from the house. And they want you to write an IR. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right. So it's like, they want you to write an IR about what happened to the dope. I'm like, what do you mean what happened to the dope? The homie has the dope. And then he's all like, oh, well, write an IR. So all along, the other homie that I gave the dope to, he was in cahoots with the other homies, bro. And this other motherfucker said that he flushed it, but he made it seem to the other homies that I used it. Now, this is dirty politics, bro, at its max. And so I write an IR, and I say, what's up, right? All along, they want to have this false dirt on me, bro. So that happens, yo. And the next day when we come out, I see all the homies acting hella strange with me, right? Acting hella different. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I noticed it, bro, right? I'm like, damn, this was some kind of weird. So now I'm in the day room, right? And we're in the day room, and all the way in the corner, it's stairs, because it's upstairs, downstairs, but it's cells, and I'm all the way in the corner cell. And so when we come out, I see all the homies gathering up, right? And they don't even call me. They don't acknowledge me, nothing, right? I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, this shit seems weird, right? So I hop on the phone instantly, right? I hop on the phone, and I get my calls out the way. I already knew, right? I'm like, nah, this shit seems weird, right? And I already know who has cleanup. So the two homies that have cleanup, I see them grabbing their waist, and I know they got a banger, bro. So I'm like, fuck, bro. So somehow, some way, God was on my side, bro, because they recalled day room, right? So when they recall day room, I wait by the phone. I wait for everybody to lock down, and I see all the homies by the door, right? Like, waiting, and until the cop said, hey, everybody, lock your door, get off the phone, right? So instantly I wait, right? And the cop comes in. So the homies ain't supposed to do anything in front of any canines. So they lock it up. I lock it up, and I go inside the cell, and I have a cellie, from Tulare County. He was fighting a Fed case. and he's a porter, right? So he could communicate with the homies back and forth. And all along, he's complaining about the homies. So he's playing both sides. He complains about the homies, comes and talks hella shit about them. And then he'll go to other homies and say that I'm talking hella shit about them and that I'm complaining about them, right? And so this was playing both sides, bro. And I kind of like, I tell him, bro, I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, what's happening on me? You know, like, what's up? What's going on? He said, like, oh, no, nothing. But he's a little nervous, right? Like, pacing back and forth. Like, oh, no, nothing, bro, nothing. I'm like, you got a banger on you? And he's like, no, I don't have it. I don't have none, right? And then it's time to go to bed, bro. So, you know, like, we're like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, damn, this dude's hella acting hella weird, bro. So, I'm usually, we know, we chop it up and we say stories. And now he's just all quiet laying on his bed, right? Like, and then I look at him and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, what's happening, bro? You're my celly. You're supposed to say, what's up, bro? You know, I haven't done anything bad, bro. Like, I just here and I'm trying to lace up the homies the right way because the homies are running a program. They're not supposed to be ranting like that, right? He's like, nah, bro, it's good. Nothing, bro, nothing. You good. So that gave it up to me, right? I'm like, oh, this is fucking, they're trying to whack me, bro. So these individuals, bro, they send the homies to whack me, right? So I already knew. So as soon as we come out for day room in the morning, I don't even get to sleep, bro, because I already know, right? I'm like, this was like gonna get me, bro. And we have some vicious ass bangers, right? So I'm like, I'm not gonna fall victim, right? So as soon as they pop the doors, instantly, boom, go out, right? And when I go out, I go all the way to the front and get on the phone. Usually that's what I used to do, right? So I do that. And I see all the homies, you know, try to go to my cell, bro. And I'm like, and then the homie comes like, hey, bro, let's go spray it in the cell. Come on, bro. You know, and there's no cameras there. He said, hey, come on, bro, come on. I'm like, I'll go right now. And there's a few homies like trying to get me to go over there, right? So I already knew, bro. I'm like, fuck. There was going to be a movement, right? And when there was a movement, my celly happens to come in. And I already know, bro. I knew in deep inside of my heart, bro. I knew this was going to whack me, right? So I'm like, fuck this shit, bro. So when they open up the door, the homies coming in, right, to my celly, and I hop up, bro, and I tell them, what's up, bitch ass nigga? And boom, I just pop them, bro, and I start serving them. Boom, 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 boom. Start getting on them, right? 3-4 homies run up and hit me. Boom, boom. Luckily, this fools didn't have a banger on them, bro, because if not, they would have gave me the business. And it was a big ass homie, D-boy from Modesto, right? And my celly, that was my celly from Tulare. And it was like another 3-4 homies that were from Bakersfield, bro. So I start fighting them, bro. Boom, boom, boom. And during this time, the door's open. So the door happened to be open. And like 4 homies make it out. And I make it out of the door. So I'm fighting them, right? Boom, 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 boom. And the door closes. That's the only reason why the fools that had the bangers couldn't make it out. Because the door locked. And now their alarm is going off. Beep, 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 beep. And I'm fucking fighting them, right? They drop me. I'm getting stomped out. Boom. Kick, stomped out. Like, they fucked me up, bro. Like, they gave me the business, bro. Like, these homies fucked me up. So they come and start spraying, and they have like a little gun, bro, and they start shooting, boom, because the homies wouldn't get off me, right? Boom, boom, boom. They removed me, bro, right? And cops come and they pick me up, they put me on handcuffs, and I'm fucking like, my body hurts so bad, bro. And I'm like, I couldn't even get up, bro. I'm like, oh fuck. So I thought I had broken ribs, bro. So anyways, I go to the hole. When I go to the hole, bro, I'm just laying there, bro, like sick to my stomach, bro. I'm like, fuck this fucking piece of shit, bro. Like, they fucking got me, bro, for no reason, bro, you motherfuckers, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm laying down, bro. Like, what hurt me most was that I already knew I was going to lose my career. Like, I knew. I'm like, fuck, bro. I got off on these fools, bro. Like, these fools are going to fucking smoke my name up. They're going to send 1x2 homies to the pen. So if anywhere I land, bro, it's a line of communication. Any other county that there is, right, and the homies are getting transferred, they send Wheeler saying that I'm no good, bro, that I was using dope and fucking that I took off on the homies and so on and so forth, right? So I already knew, bro, it's over, bro. And so that's how I got done dirty by the homies. And later on, you know, after I dropped out and everything, you know, some of my co-defendants started saying that I started snitching, bro, you know, but it's like I mentioned, bro, you guys know damn well what happened, homie, you know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. And, you know, I got done dirty by these fools, bro, because I came in here and tried to tell the homies how to run the program, bro, that they were running this program like straight fucking SNY yards, you know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, what I had coming, bro, you know. And it's sad, bro, in a sense, right? And up to this day, I still think about it, be like, damn, bro, like, fuck, you know, because my whole life changed, bro. Like, everything that I put in so much work to, everything that I devoted my life to, it got taken away from me in a blink of an eye, bro. all because these individuals wanted to hate on me. They had envy towards me, and they felt some type of way towards me, bro, you know. But at the end of the day, they're gonna get what they got coming, bro. You reap what you sow, you know. But that's just a little story, you know, as to what happened to me. And now I'm doing this content, you know, somewhat educational to turn on my negativity into something positive, yo. So that's the vibes now, right? Let's turn all this negative to something positive, and let's try to do something positive for somebody out there, man. Because I was watching this show, right, and it was a clip where Drake says, you know, like, you never know what the next person is going through. Do something kind out of your heart, you know, and you reap what you sow, yo. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this clip short, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And let's keep it going, man. And I'm gonna keep making some content for you guys. I'm gonna keep on working, shining. Stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys updated, man.